What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to another edition of the Activated Author Live. I'm your host, Melissa T, the procrastination bully, and your hashtag author bestie. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to another Thursday night. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. We're bringing this music on down for y'all. And as you likely saw in the post, like it's going to be some uncomfortable truth tonight in terms of how to gain traction as an author. And I say uncomfortable or hard for those of us mainly who are introverts. Like, I'm not even going to hold you. Like, tonight's conversation is for those of us who prefer to be indoors. We have a book in us, we have our story in us, our book may be done now. But then the next question is, okay, how do we get it into the hands of as many people as possible? And the answer to that is getting outside. Like, it is literally that simple. And I'm part of a current boot camp right now that is focused on increasing sales in general, like in business, not specific to authorship, but it can be applied to anything. And that's literally what the answer is. Like, my coach was saying, like, the fastest path to gaining traction, to gaining leads, to gaining cash, whatever the case may be for you, is to literally physically go where your folks are hanging out, where your target audience, target reader is hanging out, and talk to them. Introduce yourself with the 30-second, I help so and so get this result by this means, right? Like, getting out there and actually doing the talking. That is the easiest, fastest way to gain traction for your book. Getting outside, literally, physically outside. Yes, by all means, do the guest posting or the guest appearances on podcasts. Do guest posts on other people's blogs. Do guest appearances on other people's podcasts, because a lot of people listen to podcasts for sure. But trust me, y'all, we got to get outside. For those of us who are introverts, sorry if I'm stepping on your toes. Sorry if that makes you nervous or gives you chills. Grab a wingman. Like, grab a wing person, somebody who's already an extrovert and can be your introduction, that can talk you up and then kind of bridge to you, like toss to you so you can finish the pitch to make it a little bit easier. Okay. Believe it or not, like, I just gave y'all the meat and potatoes in these first 2-3 minutes of tonight's video. But I wanted to make sure to hammer that home. It is unfortunately that simple. There's no, super tactical method or recipe for this. You can use your AI tool if you want to research where your target client, reader is hanging out. Like, you can tell the AI tool who your target reader or target audience is, and ask the AI tool to tell you where your target reader or client or audience is hanging out in terms of physical events and platforms and podcasts that they listen to. You can ask the AI tool all of that, and the AI tool can tell you that. But from there, armed with that information, it's up to you to then strategize a schedule and decide, all right, these are the podcasts I want to be a guest on. These are the conventions or conferences or expos that are coming up that I need to be a part of, so I can go meet my people. And that way you're not doing this the long way. What I just shared with you is the fastest way to find them. Okay. So that is indeed the whole conversation. Like, that is the easiest way to gain traction, in terms of your book. And I actually happen to have, as I put in my post, like, there may or may not be a guest tonight. The guest is here, actually. So I have the privilege of bringing back on a brother of mine, David Nesbitt Jr., who knows a lot about this, because this dude is an extrovert. Like, he has zero qualms talking to strangers. Okay. Like, and he's laughing backstage because he knows it's true. Like, he will come up to you and introduce himself and talk to you about what he's got going on. And you know what I mean? If it's a fit, he'll show you how to jump on board and join his cause. So let me bring him on without further ado, the one and only. David.
Milty, what's happening?
What's going on?
What's happening? Man, listen, it is a pleasure. I would
Yes.
say I have, I don't know, I have so many things I want to say, but I don't know how to
Hmm.
put it all into words. But I'll tell you this much. I didn't see this 7 months ago, 8 months ago. Um, I was asked, would I do it again? I was like, yeah, I would do it again. But this time I kind of feel like I know the niche market where I'm going with it. And so I'm thinking to myself that, hey, you know what? I got to make it happen. And if anything, hold on. I just want to show you. Gotta grab it.
Drum
This,
roll, y'all. Hey,
listen,
hey.
living proof that from start to finish, back cover and all, you could execute. You could do all of this. Um, I would say you couldn't tell me anything different. I'm really surrounded by the people that actually love and care about me.
Hmm.
Um, and I couldn't have done it without you guys, for real. Because we all have our fair shares of ups and downs and unfortunate things that happen. But I would say definitely it's a community thing. Listen, and your authors activation weekend. Listen, let me tell you, if you haven't heard about authors activation weekend, you need to be a part of it. The fact that you can get like-minded individuals in the room, stage award-winning people, good public speakers that have been in those shoes of being nervous, of being fearful of doing things. They actually done it. Thank you so much. I have to shout out Mel T, Candace, Sabrina, Jess, um, who else? Mon Dukes. You know what I'm talking about. Your brother, everybody. Like it's just amazing. It's one of those things that if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be where I am today. And also too, she does say it right about having a podcast and doing everything that you're supposed to do. That does help. And then as well as sharing the stage with your comrades. Like I stumbled on a new business right after this, thanks to Mel T. I got to figure that part out. And I don't know, but I'm pretty sure she'll guide me or help me, figure that part out. And as we look to grow, listen, shout out to 40-hour books. Let me tell you, the play by play with them is that they're hands on. So you get directed to the person, like let's say the operator. Then you get to the technician. When you get to the technician, that is your technician that is working with your product. You don't go to Tommy, Lewis, and Jill. You go to that particular person that works on your product.
Hmm.
It's awesome. And as much as your time frame, you have to put it within reason. And like so for me, like I had to I was gonna be one place, but I know something came up, so I had to like pivot the direction of where it was going, the order,
Hmm.
and it worked. But it was like you got to be quick with it, or they'll adjust it, and it just takes a little bit more time to get it done and whatnot. But as well as for everything else, you just make it happen, and you do it because you make sure that everything's accurate. They are on point to listen. I don't even know what to say, but I'll tell you this too. One thing. So they suggested, I don't know if you can see it, but you see like that glossy feeling to it.
Hmm.
Like I was going to do, I got this little book behind me. It's like this. It's dry. How this is dry.
Yeah,
This is
that's Matt.
what it's
Hmm.
originally going to look, but they said do the laminate or whatever.
Hmm.
And shout out Jess. She actually said that too, that this would do better and last longer. So shout
Okay.
her out. I am listening to her. It made it sense. So that, but go with the laminate. I don't care what nobody say. If you got a 3 chapter book, go with the laminate. Don't do anything less than the best. And always put your best foot forward. And shout out to you, Mel T, because 9 time all American, all winning author,
All the things.
all the things, hey, across the board, you're everything. And I couldn't, here's the thing, I wanted to make you laugh. I was trying to talk about the publishing side of things, and I think I
Mm.
gotta talk to you about that later offline because I don't,
Okay.
I understand it, but I don't. But what I was looking up in the little chat in Claude, listen, use your chat, use your Claude.
Use
And
them.
And there's one thing that you have to do though. You have to cut off the there's that little feature where it's you go into the settings, guys, and I don't know verbatim, so don't quote me on it, but you have to go to the settings and take off the worldwide thing so that you
Yeah. Have the train our models better or whatever. Yeah.
mm-hmm,
Turn that off, y'all. Like, make sure you go in the settings and turn that off before you give it any of your IP or anything personal.
right.
Hmm.
And from there you will flourish because I would say I did that part and I went back to Claude and I asked about the publishing company. It was like, yeah, we spot on. You can work this part time. This is how you do it. And I said, well, what's the startup cost? $50. You can come up with $50. That's the part of, or even getting your LLC and stuff for free and different things of that nature. But you go through all that. But starting up, I said, okay, this what Mel T. See, I want to say something about you, Mel T. You are a sightseer. You can see further, faster, in longevity. And I would say, yes, you are amazing in one more than one way. And here's the good part: pre-orders are the thing. I would like to say I had the record. I had the record of I shot for a 50 pre-sale order.
Hmm. Hmm.
Till this day, I am at, and my minimum was 25.
Hmm.
I just made 24 pre-orders total.
Okay.
So I hit the minimum. Somebody else was gonna buy it, but we ain't gonna talk about them. But it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, a couple more people because I almost shot over. Like I probably would have been about 32, which is cool. But I'm happy because before I'm able to really ship out, I was able to get the 24 orders and people asked for them. That was another thing. Also, too, um, feet to streets. So FTS.
That's exactly what I was talking about. You heard me talking about it.
Listen, when I tell you I went on I go on the street and this is what I'm gonna do for 100 books. This is just me. Everybody that buys a book or everybody like if I gave a free book away, I'm taking a picture with them and
Mm.
posting it in my stories. And I'm putting it's time. That's just me. It's time. And then I'm putting the link, get today or it's your time. And you click the link and you could possibly want it, you could possibly not. You can like the picture and keep it moving. But I'm still advertising for the book. And if you want it, listen, hey, hello, you can get it. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I like about 48-hour books is that they come 15 in a pack each. Of course, you count your inventory. Listen, always count your inventory. I didn't. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm telling you something that I didn't do. But this is where it comes in, is that where I made a mistake. I didn't count. However, when I went back, because I've already sold a couple and also sponsored some three out, and then I had to go back and do all my calculations. Yeah, count your books for you. But all 125 was here, but due to my math. But count your inventory, and not everybody's going to want your book. And for me, in this, the way that this book was written, I had to learn that it's geared to men with subject points, or I should say, yeah, subject points geared to men, but intricate moments where men and women can come together and get the concept and understand and graduate from there. And I had to do white, black, Caucasian, African, Haitian. I did it all. I listen. I went to Publix and I recorded myself. I went to Publix and I dropped this in my cart, my pushing cart. This is what I'm picking up, and I'm like, "Hey, sir, what do you think about this? Oh, what is that you got there? Oh, shit, take a read. Here you go. What do you think?" And get their feedback. And sometimes
Wow.
the raw feedback without purchasing, I don't want you to purchase. I just want you to read and tell me what you think in your personal opinion. And this is something that you want. And I took it as far as I went to Wawa gas station. If y'all know what Wawa gas station is, listen, because it was a lady that gave me like a scripture or something to read. And I was like, she's like, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. You're going to make it. You're going to make it. I said, man, I'm working on this book, but I just don't know how. I don't know what I'm going to do. And she was like, give it to God and let him work it out. It's like, you're not going to have it all the answers. You're not, and you might have this situation, but put the book out. And I did. And I would say, like, Jess really pushed me because I see how great her book is. I see how great her brand is. I see what she stood for and what she stands for. Mel T says, hey, you either want it or you don't. But we want it around here. So this is it. You ain't got no choice. But overall, the village around me helped me mentally, spiritually, and I'm working on my emotions because I was really sad when I got the book because I was like, it's here. Oh my gosh. Like, it's physically here and everything. But I thought about it. And what it was that my book holds legacy. I'm the
Mm-hmm.
first person, generation male in my dad and my mom's side of things to ever have published and wrote a book.
Wow.
So I'm just like, okay. And the fact that now you can go to Amazon after a while, because I got to work on that KDP stuff. Listen, I would say it's a little tidbit. I'm gonna give it a tactic though. Take care of your Amazon stuff before your 48-hour stuff,
Mm.
because people they like, oh, I want to go to Amazon, and if you can, people love authenticity, but also too, people love it when it's in their face because they can't say nothing. So take care of that first. That would be one tip that I would give. Take care of the KDP part, because once you take care of that and the manuscript and everything is uploaded, that is there. Charge your price and wait your time to do the other things. Like, I got asked about Audible and everything. I was like, oh man, I ain't ready for that yet. But take care of that and just get out there and promote it everywhere you go. I could put a seatbelt around this book and it's going with me. Everywhere I go, it's going with me. But I say all that to say that you are an author inside. You just have to believe and, as they say, be delusional to see it. And man, you just don't understand. There's so many things, the good things that I can say. I see my name on the book. My ISBN number is in Books a Million and Barnes and Nobles. That's another play. Get your family and your friends to go to Barnes and Nobles. Hey, look this up. Hey, can you get this book for me, please? I really, really want it. Now they don't have to come back and buy it, but they can come back and let me see this book on the shelf. Let me see 5 of these books on the shelf. I'm going bananas. You heard me? I'm hey, y'all heard me? Hey, you see this? It's me. You know, I can show proof. That's another thing. Social proof is key. People that I didn't even know about, like I made a post and I waited a day or so, leave it alone. I made a post and somebody I don't even know just commented and say, congratulations. Who are you? I don't know you. But always believe this, that when it feels like somebody isn't paying attention or people aren't paying attention to you, someone is looking for you to either slip up, mess up, or give up. Them three, they always gonna want that to happen for you because they're like, well, how did you do it? Well, I don't believe that you can make it happen. I don't know how did you get this and what about the cost? It pays the cost to be the boss on any level. And when we think about everything else as a whole, what doesn't cost? The air we breathe, but that's at a cost because everybody's still getting COVID and all the other stuff. But what doesn't cost? You being your true self and you standing up for what you believe in. That's all that matters. Like Mel T, I know your next book is finna be fire. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got the fire emoji up. And one example that I would say that really put the fire under me is like I do like Jess's brand the way that it rolls because it was a thing that became a brand that became known for everything else. And so I was like, wow, okay, how I got that's a, listen, I don't want to feel her shoes. I don't want to feel your shoes. I just want to walk in my little shoes. That's it. That's it.
Word.
But I enjoyed it. And the process was hard. No, you know what? I've learned that. It's not hard, it was difficult. My mindset was hard because
Hmm.
many days it fell by the wayside because I was afraid of putting out what I thought could be the thing that people wanted. And it's not necessarily what people want when you put stuff out there. It's do you believe in the thing to teach or help somebody else?
Yeah.
And like yesterday was really, yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. Like I was like, listen, I was ready to pull up to the state trooper and be like, hey, listen, we don't normally do this, but I need to hit with you with this. You know what I'm saying? Because who's not going to do the thing? And that's the thing. That's one thing. It's like, what aren't you willing to do for the success or from procrastination? Because I was procrastinating a lot. I'm telling you, listen, I'm procrastinating. I can't lie. I was procrastinating. Listen, but I would say that I was afraid because people were asking questions that I didn't know how to answer. So you really gonna write a book? I want to write one, but I'm this. So whether you're sleepy, hungry, tired, um, just down on your luck, get a book, and with Mel T's formula and format it, start writing. Or better yet, click the little button on your notes tab and start talking. Just keep going. Just keep talking. Don't worry about where it's gonna break. Just keep talking. And you'll find little page breaks or where you can start a new chapter or where you can break it down, but you'll get there. And it's always starting from the beginning and run it all the way through the end. And I'll tell you one thing. I had a moment where at the end I wanted to be perfect. Don't worry about being perfect. Perfect never exists in life.
That part. That
You'll
part.
never meet the perfect person that has everything that you want. You'll never have the perfect career or job that you ever wanted. And There's always a place that you want to be that you thought was perfect, but they have their flaws. So embrace that. And that's one thing that I had to embrace this last, like, honestly, 2.5, 3 weeks of finalizing this, because I was about to, I need to add something else. I need to take something away. I need to do this. And when I did it, I became claustrophobic. I became
Mm.
overwhelmed, and I just wanted to do the thing, but I felt like it wasn't good enough. You are good enough. You are accepted. You are running in your light. You are running with your fire. And something that I'd say, sidebar, your mom told me something back when we did the pod peeps thing. She was like, give it to God, pray about it. And if it's meant to happen, it will happen. Not because you want it to happen, but because God sees your vision and He wants you to flourish. And listen, it's here. I went through this cover. Let me tell you something. I went through this cover more times than a toilet tissue roll. And the back, oh my, listen, this back is shutting down people right now. It's hurting their feelings.
Mm-hmm.
They
Mm-hmm.
telling, listen, for this in the back and the word it, I had to reword it and different things of that nature. Listen, chat is gonna. I mean, that's another thing that you told me too, guys. Chat is gonna give you what they think you want to hear. You have to come from what's in here and what's up here. And of course, listen to the greatest author of all times, Mel T. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that I love about Mel T is that she's not going to give you the answers. She's going to give you clues to let you use your own brain and give you the resources to make sure that you're pointed in the right direction. And if you stare off a little bit, she'll be like, let's try that one more time. And then come on back. And listen, her LinkedIn is popping, her Instagram is popping, her podcast is popping. I wish I had some hair, but I would say your hair is popping, but it ain't because I ain't got.
Thank you.
But overall, you have been nothing but more of a blessing and an angel in so many different ways. And when I told you, like, I called my dad and I was like, Dad, you got to see this. I'm Dad, like, because I'm a junior.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, he had to pause. He was in the truck and everything. He pulled over and let's get it. I was like, Dad, do you see this?
Wow.
Like, I did a thing for 7 months that I was afraid of doing. And thank you so much, love. Thank you. That I was afraid of. And
Wow.
because I was afraid of it, it was more terrifying to actually not do it. But Mel T
Ah,
was
see, that's good.
but Mel T wasn't having it. You got your Woody? Okay. They see your Woody, okay. Mel T wasn't having it. Jess wasn't having it. The whole Authors Activation weekend wasn't having it. Tevin wasn't having it. Izzy wasn't. Nobody was gonna not let me do a thing. And here's the thing. I'll tell you this. What I'll tell you this is I made a post on Facebook. I said, "Hey guys, I did a thing. Guess what it is? Dot dot. I'm writing a book."
Mm-hmm.
And that literally, like, I think got me maybe anywhere between, on the low end, 23 or 109 views or something. Like, it was like the most thing that everybody's like, oh my God, comment, 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 comment. People that I don't talk to in years, comment, 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 comment. And what it did was it put the charge also back in my, like, to go forward
Yeah.
in my back to say, you know what? Guess what? I told him I had to do a thing. And when's your book coming out? Hey, I put in my order. When is my book? Did you get my book yet? I'm like, you get tired of hearing that. And then so in the sense of I was, I was like, I ain't gonna really do it. Let me let them go. But the fire inside of me and the supportive with Jess, Melty, Candace, everybody. Like my dad asked me, "Hey, when's your book coming out?" Oh, you need to send me the link. Also,
Mm.
have your links available. Take a screenshot, whatever you got to do, put it in your text message, make it a QR code, and put that QR code on the front of your phone. Because a lot of times, what they want is they want access to, they want immediately results. They say, "Hey, can you
Mm.
scan?" Okay, boom, take them to the checkout. And also, something I just learned today, I think
Okay.
you, Kevin, but I ain't listening on this part. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. Was when you price your book, whether you use Stripe, whether you use Square, or anything else, make sure that you price it with the taxes added to it. So when people do pre-order, whatever their state tax, if they have a tax or if they don't, it's already formulated and calculated in that payment. So if your book is 22, but their state charges two more dollars, they're going to pay the $24, or $3, they're going to pay the $3. And for the extra money that comes out, Square, um,
Stripe.
Stripe, and something else takes anywhere from 2 to 4% to up to 6%, depending on where you
Hmm.
go. Up to 6% of the actual price. And
Yep.
then what happens from there is when you got to ship these joints off. Now, here's the play
Talk
by
about
play.
it.
Don't go to USPS.
No. No.
Go to Walmart. Go to your Target. Go to your Family Dollar. Get them bubble mailers. If you got a label printer at the crib, you in heaven, because you can print the labels off, and the shipping label. That once you print the label, it's like no more than like $3, $4 at the most, and the most you probably pay was say five per book. But if you price your book right, everything is gonna be a-okay. I just learned that today about the mailers. I gotta go and get those, and I would say what you said, that going back on what you said, listen, go listen, tell your friends, tell your aunties, tell your uncles, tell your cousins, tell your neighbors, I'm doing a thing and I want you to be a part of it. And it was like, what's this thing you want me to be a part of? And you show them results by showing up with your book. You showing up and say, you and I've learned this, and I've been learning this, and I'm still working on it. I'm not looking to necessarily make the sale. I'm making content for the future. You see me do one thing, now you're finna see me do 1,000. You see me do one thing, you finna see me do 1,000,000. You see me do one thing, you finna see me do billions. Like you just keep climbing the ladder. And that's what you really stress the most about writing your own book, is that you start here, or should I say here, comes upside down here. And Mel T is like, sky's the limit. But Authors Activation Weekend, I would definitely tell you to definitely, you guys gotta go. It is phenomenal, and it's worth every dime, every penny. It's worth just everything. Shout out Tevin too, because he be doing the wonderful clips and the pictures, and everything.
Yes.
But I would say that watching Mel T, Candace, Jess, Brandon, I forgot the other ladies, but you guys put together something that could never be duplicated or reduplicated again. And I think what this is 2 years running,
Yeah.
and so we're going for the 3P. And listen, it's even bigger, better, bolder, and colder. Hey,
Hi.
you want to say hey? Okay, now you're shy. Okay, but the one thing too that I looked at, something that you pointed out,
Mhm.
I will be able to pass this down when I'm gone and in the. I want to be burned alive, so I want to be cremated, so that'd be cool. But I can pass this down, and this never like it goes from one
It's yours.
to the other. And I'll tell you this. Do you want to say something? Come on.
Hey,
Say
how
hey.
you doing?
Say hey.
What's up? How you
Say hey.
doing? He just wanted to see.
Yeah, that's it. Anyway, uh,
Little man just wanted to see. Hmm.
that part. That's all he wanted to do was see. Um, but from legacy
Hmm.
to lineage, and from the next level to the next level. But also, I would say is just like what it taught me was that you're not doing it for just you.
Yeah.
Like I can honestly say, Mel T, you saved me in so many other ways that I can't really, say and put into words. But like when I got this, I was really sad in a good way, and
So
in a
emotional, not
yeah.
sad, emotional.
Well, I was really emotional because I didn't think this far.
Hmm.
I said I had high it was is it let's see. I had bird's eye view,
Hmm.
but you already been it, done it, run it, and do everything that you had to do to get to where you are today. And I can see it going better. I would also listen this publishing thing. Listen, we got to wrap it in chat. I got to figure out how to do this because I was speaking to my cousin today, and it was like, "Yo, we can take off." And people go through it's a little partnership, and you never know who you're going to meet. Also,
Hmm.
the book I talked about it before it was here, and I got invited to the Black Male or Black Men Chamber of Congress, Black Congress in DC in
Let's
September
go.
to speak about my book. I
Let's
also
go.
got an opportunity to speak at a pastor's church ministry in Virginia to the youth. And I was telling him, I said, I'm about to do a thing. And he was like, what's that? What you about to do? So I wrote this book. It's about to come out. It's about to drop. And he gave me his card. We turned contacts. And we began talking. And he was like, I need you to come speak about it. Let's talk about it.
Love
So
it.
the book led to two
Speaking.
good speaking engagements. Prices are going to be free, but free is good to me.
Yeah.
And,
Because you
but
have an offer built into the book. So they have an opportunity to go further with you.
right. And
That's how we leverage free.
I'm super shocked that like the Black Male Chamber of Congress or Black Male, whatever it is, I'm going.
Commerce. Hmm.
Commerce.
Chamber of Commerce. Hmm.
He was like, hey, I got a platform and you can speak about your book, bring your book. So listen, I'm going to sell out all of these. And my goal is to be able to order and duplicate another one. I want to go to schools. I want to go to libraries
Yes.
and I want to go to colleges and just, if anything, if I can give a good 100 or sponsored by, everybody gets this. And we taking flight.
Absolutely. Wow, that was a lot for those watching. But thank you for sharing everything that you did share there, Jay. I appreciate that. By the way, one of the ladies who spoke at our author intensive was Dana. She was the one who was congratulating you so much. She's
Thank you so
our
much.
yeah. Dana was She is the for you watching and listening, Dana M. Bell. She is a licensed mental health counselor, a actual licensed therapist, y'all. And she dropped some serious gems during the author activation weekend. Like the biggest takeaway for me that she shared was, listen, if you have not healed from the trauma yet, don't write the book yet. Like, go get healed
Mm,
first, then write. And I was like, that's that right there. That was key advice. That was clutch advice.
I
Like,
like
go get healed first,
I like that.
then write the thing.
Can
Yeah.
I add a little plot twist to that?
What's up?
Do it anyway.
Okay. That's the accountability dude talking, y'all.
Like I would say this because the only thing I would say is that when you gave the homework assignment
Hmm.
or to do the diagram,
Oh yeah, the word web. Yeah, like to brainstorm all the ideas. Yep.
that that unlocks some. Listen, it's,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
you know, I had a circle and some lines everywhere, and it was just like I couldn't do the thing without honestly working in that way. And I would say that just listening to what she said, yeah, heal first, then write it. My thing is write it anyway, because sometimes you could sit down and put some things. Because you know me, you know how I was going to go with the book in the beginning. I told you I was like, hey, I did this. My mama, my daddy. It's like about, or are you trying to help somebody? You gave me the real. He was like, is it? Are you gonna? Because you can write about yourself, but why do we care? And you wasn't being
Mhm.
mean or anything, but why do we
No.
care?
Yeah.
Like you can share, but we not gonna care what else next. How did you get through it? How did you help me get to the next level? Or what are you
Hmm.
doing to your sobriety? Or what are you doing in the nuances of nothing happening? And I could say, listen, from nothing to something
Hmm.
is
Hmm.
key. And then it's just like it's here. And when I tell you, I am honored to have been. And if Mel T needs anything, listen, she is the go-to superhero, the go-to person for all your needs. And if she doesn't know, she will find out.
Yep.
And she will make sure. Listen, I'm gonna give you one more shout out and then I'm done. Um, we was at the last little bit of this, and I said, "Hey, Mel T, can we meet for like 15 minutes?" We ended up 2 hours and some change on something that was going to take 15 minutes, and she didn't rush. She's like, "Hey, I gotta go, Jr. You know I gotta go." And then we found something together. She found something, and I found something. She found something, and I found something. We just went on this whole thing, but the finished product is what she goes to. And I know there's no guarantees in life. However, it's a guarantee working with you is the best decision I could have ever had opportunity in a position that not only just you, Candace, but God could have ever put in my life. And so I really, really, really thank you. And I thank everybody. Like I said, watching you guys blossom the way that you are, I like I said, I definitely want to give you your flowers and everything. And shout out you, Madre. Listen, I gotta call your mom too. By the way, tell her I gotta call her.
I
And
listen.
I know,
She waiting.
I know,
Okay.
I need to talk to her. But listen, I am grateful for everything, and I don't look to be the end. And not right now, but within the next 30 to 45 days, I would say 60 days, I'll be ready for part two to get dig in because I don't want to stop the momentum. And that's another thing too. If you got momentum, go. All gas, no brakes. And sometimes you do need a break. And something I learned, what you told me, if you can't think of anything else to do or whatever to write, Just walk away for the day. Let it go. Close the computer, type the pen, go walk outside, go out to eat, go do something different. Give yourself that break. And I would say, Jess helped me with that. Um, and prayer helped me with that too. So
For sure.
definitely, definitely.
Awesome.
We have any
So
questions
yeah,
or you want to know anything? Anything?
I mean, just let folks know where you done talked the book up. So let folks know where they can get it
Man,
now that it's out.
so I'm working on the KDP. I'm gonna let you know that now. Is that something that I
Okay.
need to do? So I have to get the stuff on there. Listen, you go to Elevate with Jr. and it's a new uh, IG page. And
Okay.
what we're doing is that we're growing. I'm starting from scratch. I'm showing where I started from into where I'm going. And as we go, we grow together. And
Cool.
that's that's it. It's like my whole thing is elevation and execution. And so what I've learned to do is become the execution strategist of accountability.
Okay.
So we're gonna definitely do some things. And shout out to everybody. And you said Dana, right?
Yep. Dana
I'm
Bell.
gonna need you because I need your expertise in this next book. So let's connect and talk about it.
For sure. For sure. I love it. I love it. I love it. And like for you watching and listening, by all means, if you have any other questions, I mean, JR has shared a lot for y'all. Like he gave y'all some serious free game this evening. But by all means, if you have any other questions for him, let him know. Here is his Instagram, so you guys can follow him,
Please.
DM him if you want to get the link to be able to order his book. And I mean, it is the pre-order page still working because
Yeah, it's still it's
that's
still
the immediate way that people
right. It's in the
can get
bio.
it.
It's also in the
Okay,
bio.
cool.
And coming soon right now would be the YouTube going to it. And that's another thing too, guys. I know you're afraid of how you look on camera. Just do it anyway. Do it ugly, do it clean. But YouTube, that's my next task. The YouTube. You have to grow up in order to blow up.
Hello.
So
That
that's it.
amen. I
Yes, man.
love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for your time, JR. I appreciate you for real, for real. And like I said, I'm super proud of you. When you sent me the photo with the open box with all of them, I was like, yee! Like it was so cool, like being able to walk with you from ideation to publication. Like the book is now in your hand, and you have people who pre-order, like you have people waiting to get it in their hand. Like that is
Right.
the most exciting thing to me. And I love that you're getting to experience that firsthand now.
Listen, I don't take. I learned that life's short, and I'll tell you. Here's the secret that I go with, and why I kept going is that if you ever wanted to hide information from people, put it in a book because people are too lazy to read, and they think that they can just Google or Gemini it, but really, it's about you writing and sharing because your success is somebody else's eye opener or somebody else's destination to the
Hmm.
confirmation, which leads to activation, author activation weekend. You know what I'm talking about?
Amen. Love it, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Tell
man.
little man I said what's up.
Yes. Say
Cause
bye
he
bye.
cause he active out there. He's
Say bye bye.
like, lie. See you.
Yes, man.
He's like, give me back my daddy. Like I wanna
Man,
play. So yeah.
all good. It's all fun, and like I said, I'm so happy. Like I got to go. I get to go and do this not one time, but I get to do this two times. Like I'm gonna get a picture with him in the book, and I get my older son with the book and such in that nature. So it's like legacy in the making, and just show that hey, I did a thing. Don't know what I'm doing, and that was the good thing. I would say I didn't know what I was going to what I was what do you call it? What do you call it when you don't want to really do the thing? I want to say
You're reluctant, hesitant.
reluctant. There it
Yep.
is. I was reluctant to not do the thing, and Mel T and Jess was like, "I don't care what you don't want to do, but you're going to do it." So, and I was like, "But I got this going on. I don't care what you got going on because what you got going on is this book."
You feel
And
me?
listen, 7 months,
7.
7, and pre-order is the way to go. Listen, year to date, right now, my goal was 50. I ended up with 24. And 25 was my minimum, so I had one short. And if I get that pre-order tonight, that'd be 25. I made my 25. And I get to mail everybody's stuff off and listen. But I got to go to Walmart and do that mailer thing. So, you know, that's that. But all is well. Well is all. I am blessed on purpose. And I've been blessed for you guys for listening and watching. Listen, share this live with a friend. Share this live with a relative of any sort, male, female, young, or old, because what it is that we have the information and Mel T has the resources and tools to get you to the next level. By all means, her teaming up with Jess and I believe Candace, I think it's y'all three.
Mm-hmm.
These are the superheroes, or we say the golden girls of what authenticity looks like in the book world, what authenticity looks like in public speaking, what authenticity looks like in giving you the real, not sugarcoating, not lagging. Listen, they don't care if they hurt your feelings.
Well,
They in the sense, okay, in the sense of where they only want to push you to greatness.
yeah.
That's it. And if they can push you to greatness, that's all they want. They want to hear excellence. They want to hear success. They want to hear that, hey, I know I was supposed to get this to you. Well, now it's time to own up. Let's get it. Let's get to work. When they get the business, they get to work. Listen, I was late a couple times on these meetings. Mel T cut my thing short. Hey, well, that's my time for the day. That's what you chose. I got to go. And I had to learn to either beat her and message her. Hey, I'm already here. She's like, oh, just give me a few. Be on time and don't waste time.
Mm.
So shout out to you, Mel T, for letting me come on your platform.
Yep.
Shout out Jess for the motivation, all the love, and all the care. And shout out Miss Candace, because when I did that, what's that little thing y'all had me do with the little ratings, the pilot, and all that other stuff?
Yeah. The flight assessment. The
Like I
flight
said,
assessment.
listen, that put me where I need to be,
Yep.
and I can only get better. So the next one, now I know how to go about it a little bit different too. You learn what you didn't do in the first one, so you can do it in the second one. There's always room for improvement. I'm always forever be a student in the game. I'll never be Master Roshi or Master Splinter or what's that Karate Kid? Yeah, Daniel.
Yeah. Danielson.
But yes,
Mr. Miyagi.
that's
But
it.
yeah.
You are Mr. Miyagi in my eyes. I just want to let you
Thank
know,
you.
Mrs. Mr. Miyagi, because you're exactly.
Thank you. Yeah. Appreciate you. And yeah, we'll definitely have you back on to talk about further results. We're
Okay.
gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up here for tonight. But thank you
Yes,
so much. Tell
thank
little
you.
man I said what's up.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you take care and congrats again.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yep. Peace. Peace. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And For those who engaged in the comments, I appreciate you. Shout out to Miss Susie. Dana, thank you so much for coming through and for being a very helpful speaker during the author activation weekend this year. Like, we needed to hear that. Like, we need to hear everything that you shared with us. Thank you so much. Of course, the day ones, Mr. Lamonsley Thomas, shout out to my pops. Um, the mama, Miss Rosalie, she's on a meeting. That's the only reason y'all don't see her right now, but trust me, she loves all of y'all. She loves all of y'all. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for all the comments, all the love. And I want to do a quick recap of some of the stuff that JR said in these last couple of minutes here. He, like I told y'all, he knows all about getting outside, but he gave some very unique ideas about getting outside. You saw what he did? He had his book. He said he put it in a shopping cart and was in the Publix and then just approached somebody and was like, "What are your thoughts on this?" And just gave it to them to have them look at it and give their feedback. Like, is this something you'd want to buy? Kind of thing. Engage in conversations with people in that creative way. There's a sort of excitement and novelty in that because it's curiosity, you know what I mean? And fortunately, JR, the copy that's on the back of JR's book is pretty heavy hitting. Like, since it's a book about accountability, it's very punchy. Like, you read the words, you're like, oh, okay. I see what you're talking about, which that is the goal for any book that you're gonna write. You definitely want to use language that's going to resonate with your target reader. And JR and I honed in on that with the use of Claude and ChatGPT and a couple of other AI tools. But here we are, from ideation to publication, and you heard the time frame, it was 7 months. So it's different for each person. Don't feel like you have to rush through the process. If you have a book idea or if you started one but didn't finish and you're kind of kicking yourself for not finishing, everything in its time. But if you need help, I've got my book on its way as well. You can pre-order it. You can scan the QR code that's in the upper right corner of the screen. And then I'll put the link down here on the bottom if you want to be able to see the link, paintoprose.com. You can pre-order the paperback or the ebook on that website. And I recently did an episode of The Activated Author, a pre-recorded episode where I did a deep dive into 10 different typesetting options for you that are available once you're done with the rough draft and once your editor is finally done cleaning it up. And you're like, all right, I need to make the inside of this look publish ready. How do I do that? I narrowed the list down to 10 for you, saved you time. When you pre-order the book, I give you that list in the form of a PDF. That way you have it ready when you get to that point in your author journey, okay? So paintoprose.com, you can type that in or just scan the QR code using your phone's camera. The QR code is in the upper right corner of your screen there. But in the meantime, in between time, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in this hour. I'm your host, Melissa T, the Procrastination Bully, and your hashtag author bestie. I will see you right back here again next Thursday live for another The Activated Author Live. And of course, my pre-recorded episode will drop Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Thank you so much for rocking with me. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your Thursday and a great rest of your week. Peace. Much love.